second grade teachers, wonderful, wonderful teachers, Miss Dean and Miss Lawrence. You guys are going to love this. But unlike K1 and 2, unlike kindergarten and 1, y'all got some research to do, okay? You will have to go pull up resources when you get ready to do intervention. It is not embedded within the lesson like K and 1 is, okay? Now, we do Smart Start. You guys do not have Smart Start, meaning they give us 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks to set up rituals and routines with the curriculum. They just throw you guys right on into Unit 1, Week 1. Wonderful. So, weekly concept. This is your digital platform. Your weekly lessons are already here. Your weekly printables, I would go to the right and print those to accompany my lessons. This week games, I would ignore it until you become more familiar with the platform. All right? I would click on reading. On this sidebar, in this column, they give you everything that you're going to need to teach reading. Foundational skills is what we usually start with, so I'm going to go to phonics, word work. As I go there, it gives you the letters. All right. It does not take for granted that these students know letter sounds. They know we had a COVID kindergarten. All right. So here you have your slideshow, your resources. You can just go from there. Now, they give you 5 minutes. They're saying you're probably going to need 5 minutes to do this. You're going to display the Apple sound spelling card. You're going to teach A spelled A or A using MAT. Say, this is an Apple sounding spelling card. The sound is A. The A sound is spelled with the letter A. You're going to click on those cards. You're going to move those kids right on through this lesson, okay? You'll do the same thing with I, all right? Once you do I, you can go ahead and maybe ask them, what are some words that start with the letter I? Do the same thing with A, okay? Repeat it. Then you go to your phonics blend the sound, okay? And you get busy.
D, kid, app, rap.
All right, so everything that you're going to need is up here. Your phonics activity card that should be on display for you. You can get your kids to write these down with your whiteboard using them. The phonics short A or I. Now, even if you have really great readers, now this is still necessary for kids to use. So I would definitely go through this and see how effective it is with my kids. Now, because you guys are higher up, I cannot tell you. If you need further guidance, you can ask one of the administrators or our coach, but I cannot guide you because I know that you're going to have some readers, right? But everybody's not readers, so my readers and non-readers participate in my foundational lesson. Now, it's going to tell you what to do for the introduction and the blending words. Yours is a little different because we blend words doing phonological awareness. And you guys have phonemic awareness that should come next. Now, seeing is very similar to the word work. So you may, you have a response board. So it pretty much, it seems like it's duplicating the same thing. Now let me look closely. Yep, pretty much, okay? Yep, you're going to model the A and I sound, same thing. You're going to do something together using your own boards, place a marker for each word that you hear. So you can see where there's a slight differentiation, but not much. So that's going to be your foundational block. It's a little shorter. Then you're going to go when it's time for your reading opening, your lesson. Now it says shared reading, but it tells you what you're going to use. Listening comprehension, your interactive read aloud. Let me see. So you guys have different parts. It's already lined out. Your shared reading, academic vocabulary, your shared reading, inflection, endings. So they're preparing you for your groups already. So your interactive read aloud is not the same as your reading or writing companion, as your shared read. Okay, it says we know we're connecting the families. Let's look at your interactive read aloud.
Dinner at Alejandro's. Do you have friends from a different country or culture? Do your friends like the same or different foods, music, or games?
So what they're doing is preparing.
Alejandro's family came from Argentina, Tommy's mom said as she dropped him off at Alejandro's house. They speak Spanish and may cook Spanish foods. Watch and listen. You will learn a lot.
Okay. Now, they are preparing the students and the teacher for the shared read aloud, which is going to be Mia Celebrates Brazil. So they want to give and build background knowledge. So when the students read Maria Celebrates Brazil, they'll already be familiar with why the author wrote the text and how to dig into that text by sharing and talking to one another about what they felt about the different cultures, how food identifies culture, and things like that. So before they read together, Maria Celebrates Brazil, you're going to introduce that read aloud to give them support and to scaffold the lesson. Okay? Now, I'm not going to take too much more of your time. I just wanted you to take a little walkthrough because if you've taught for years and if you're as savvy as you guys are, I know this will not be hard. Once you do your interactive read aloud, you have a reader's writer's companion, and that is pretty much it. You just got to figure out how to differentiate your lessons. When you need something in the differentiated instruction portion, oh, it even tells you, wait a minute, y'all. It tells you what level of knowledge that you're on. DOK1. Set a purpose before they begin to read. Have the children think about the essential question. Main story elements, character. Come on, you guys. Plot. All this stuff. Spotlight on language. Man, it's making me want to teach second grade. Okay, so you have what you need. Now, approaching level, your academic vocabulary tier 2, let's see what it's telling you you're going to need, because you're going to have to research what you need. Like it has your vocabulary words, but it asks you to display your visual vocabulary card. Okay, now let's see if this is it, and if not, you may have to go find it within your resource section. Now this is a visual card. Explain how the photograph illustrates the word. Now, visual vocabulary card tier 2. I would search for that. Visual vocabulary card. Okay. Unit 2, Tier 2 vocabulary lessons. So you're going to have to do some digging before and we're in Unit 1. So Unit 2 would not be applicable. So maybe we need to define our search. So it will take us to Unit 1, Week 1, visual vocabulary card. Let's type that in. Here we go. Unit 1, visual vocabulary cards. Okay? So you may have to prepare, because if you're going to do the tier 2 interventions, you're going to have to do that ahead of time, which should not be a problem, because look at here. There you go. Aside. And then because you want them to see what that looks like. Invited. Oh, that's beautiful. It gives you the teacher talk, partner talk. With the partner, talk about a rule in your class that is fair and unfair. Language. So all these things you're going to need in order to facilitate the learning. Okay, Unit 1, Week 1 and 2, scurries. What does it mean to scurry? Share. What does it mean to share? So they're getting to see what that looks like to help them get the language, the oral language that they need to come up with ways to express what they want to say. You can click on level readers if you need to, but you want to make sure it's aligned to your unit. So you'll go to keyword, theme, skill, genre, text feature, grade range, approaching level, on grade level. So let's see if we submit this. I'm just showing you how to find your material within the Wonders platform. So second grade, you got your hands, busy, but you can just use the basic presentation. As you get to learn your students, you can go in and print your level readers, your vocabulary cards. You can go to resources and professional development and search for videos that will help you to figure out how to use Wonders effectively. I am not an expert, but I am researching all of these things so all of us can be effective and we can share and create professional learning communities within our grade levels so that we can be the best teachers of this program. So I'm going to stop for now. I hope this gave you the overview you needed, and I will see you on the next video. Have fun planning.